Alright, what's happening? YouTube. This is me, man. I'm doing this because, like, the Bible is something that, like, a lot of people wanna say, oh well, I read it, I already know what's in it, like, and they're not open to any more interpretation. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't grow up in church. I didn't grow up as a Christian. I grew up as a Muslim, quasi. You know, my dad was involved with the Fruits of Islam in Oakland, you know, in the 60s. And it kind of just stuck because it was like, okay, black people rejected, you know, Christianity, obviously, for the reasons that it was enforced and imposed on us. You know, we're talking about Reconstruction. I'm in college, too. I'm a political science major, going to UNLV right now. So I'm reading a lot of history. I saw a lot of YouTube stuff. And now I'm just coming back and I'm looking at stuff. I'm like, okay. Anyways, so the Bible is something that people want to say, well, I got everything I need out of it. Like, I've been to church, I prayed, I worshiped, I tithed, I'm still praying, you know what I'm saying? And this is not to take a damn thing away from nobody and say, well, you haven't done this, you haven't done that. But I'm going to tell you something. If you want to stop World War III, the only way we can stop World War III is with pure information. Pure means fired up. So now I'm going to say pure. I'm going to say a lot of different words because I don't have no respect for the English language except to respect it as a Semitic language. So if you say that somebody is anti-Semitic, if you are against the English language and learning it, then you are anti-Semitic. And it's just where we start. You know what I'm saying? Where we end up, I don't know. But I want to stop World War III. And the only way is we got to understand what the presidents are saying. And if the presidents are speaking legalese, then we need to understand what legalese is. The Pope coming 9/23/2015 is a momentous occasion for a multitude of purposes. For Moors, this is something that's important because motu proprio, or motu proprio, excuse me, I don't want to misstate it. And thank you very much, the brother. Man, I'm gonna get your name. I'm gonna definitely, you know, let you know that you've blessed me with that information about motu proprio. If you look on YouTube, just type MUTO proprio, PROPIO. So motu proprio. Now this backs up a move that I made in July 2013. And so Pope Francis is right along with me, you know what I mean, and what we need to do to stop World War III, to actually take the future that we want to have in our own hands. I want to thank, man, there's so many people to thank. I'll just say right now, David Icke. You know, people want to say, oh, white man, you know, you can't trust them and shit like that. Yeah, you can't trust people that believe lies, period, just as a general rule. If you believe a lie, then I can't trust your ass. And trust goes, it's a, you know, I can't trust you to see things the way they need to be approached. And that's as a scientist. And if you look up a lot of words in the Bible, you see the word knowledge, you'll see Sophia. I think it's knowledge for Sophia, or gnosis. And Sophia, feminine, has to do with science and learning. You know, think of a mother. You know, if you want to be a Jew, to be a Jew, you have to be a good wife. Or no, not be a Jew, you got to be a good wife. To be a good man, you have to first make a good wife, which means the time that we have to be impregnated with this information is right about now, you know, as the astrological, you know, calendar is also associated with the movements of the Vatican. You know, you have him coming out and he's backing us up because this is math and science. We're Aboriginal, Indigenous, we're not black. You know, if you come across me, see me out, somebody say, oh, you black? I'll be like, I used to be. You know what I mean? Because it is a state of mind, a state, nation, country, cunt. See what I'm saying? Cunt. You know, these words, we gotta run it English, man. It's a Semitic language. It's got multiple definitions. And that's how the attorneys, those that twist, get over on our asses. And because we're weak, we can't be punks no more. It's just, it's done. To stop World War III, because it's a war on the mind too. You remember that. World War. Cosmos Guerra. I don't know how to say it in Spanish, but I know the Greek is somewhat equivalent to that. But, you know, it's a war of the mind. That's what all of this is. The Gray Aliens, Majestic 12, it all ties in. And I'm going to connect it for you. But we're going to read the Bible, and you know that you haven't read the whole thing. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 15. He that is surety for a stranger shall smart for it. You got a smartphone, right? But he that hateth suretyship is sure. Now, if you don't know what that means, look up the Hebrew and you'll find out that you've been outsmarted. That's why we got smartphones, smart water, smart grid technology, smart this, smart that. We've been outsmarted. Smart means clever. Smart means acute pain. Look up older definitions of words. That's how we're going to get through this. It's not going to be, not a single shot needs to be fired. I'm completely anti-war, but absolutely pro-aggression when it's needed. Only when it's needed, you know, and that's from my humble opinion. You know, this is David Berry. I'm an oath keeper, and this is my duty to do this. And I thank all those that are out doing the very same thing, taking their time to read things and to put it up on the internet. You know what I'm saying? You guys really got to find out what's going on right now. Man, the reason why the U.S. backed down today was because Russia moved in to Syria and said, we're going to back up aside. We don't want this oil pipeline running through here and you getting your grubby mitts on it. You know, we want it. And so that's what it was. They made a power move and the U.S. backed down, talking about they're going to have enablers. The fuck's an enabler? That's what I'm saying, man. Signing off, deuces. Proverbs chapter 11, verse 15. That's your homework. You've been outsmarted. Deuces. Shalom alaikum.